Hi folks, if you don't know me, well, I can be something of a paranoid person, or paranoid toast. In fact, maybe as I'm recording this audio, I'm staring out my window like that one SpongeBob meme where he like sticks his head out the window. Ah, God, what am I doing with my life? But really, it's nothing to really be ashamed about. I'm sure everyone has their unreasonable fears or paranoia, something that just sits there in their gut. Like, even though it has no founded proof or, like, chance of happening, you just get that feeling like, man, it'd really suck if this happens, if fucking nuke fell out the sky and landed on my pinky toe and it bent backwards or some shit. I don't know, something insane like that. And so, to further sell the idea that there's nothing to be ashamed about for being paranoid to my Toast Bros, I figure I'll give a list of some of my fears and paranoias. Nothing too crazy that could be exploited, of course, but something that's worth making a video about. Okay, we're starting off with something of a more reasonable fear or paranoia here. It's no secret. Well, actually, I guess no one really knows this except for a few. But I have very long, fluffy hair. Despite how, invisible it is to the camera, you can't see my toast hair. It's just that fluffy. It's always been Wankersham. That's how big it is. Yeah, so every once in a while, when I was a child, with a small little dough ball, in my monthly trips after my parents would throw me out into the woods every month for the weekend, uh, I would always go out and have a fear that bugs and flies would go into my hair and lay eggs or just do whatever. And that's always been kind of a fear, just in general. Like, even to this day, as a full-grown toast adult here, if I'm outside and I see a fly flying anywhere near my head, I immediately get the urge to just start scraping and scratching at my head. And I'm just like, they're burrowing in there. There's bugs under my skin. There's bugs! But I mean, hey, it's a somewhat reasonable fear. There's been a couple of times where I actually did have bugs on me. They weren't in my hair, but I can think of one particular camping trip that fits that bill here, where I was sleeping, as you do when you are a living, breathing creature that exists on the planet Earth. I woke up in the woods that morning, and I didn't feel anything out of the ordinary. But, it was that day of the week where we all went out to the lake to go swimming, and I took off my shirt to reveal my beautiful toast abs. And one of my associates turned to me and said, "Yo, you got ticks on you." And I was like, "What?" And he pointed at my face, and I was like, "Whoa." So I touched my face, I felt it, and I was like, I can't see it, but I feel it on my forehead. It's not in my hair, but it's on my forehead. And I was just like, oh boy, this is where I die. I'm getting Lyme disease here. I'm Justin Bieber. I'm just, yeah. And to make it even worse, I had two ticks on me. There was one on my back too. Both of these things I could not see directly, so I had to find someone that was confident enough to pull these ticks out without, leaving the heads in there. And needless to say, oh, that traumatized me. Next. Fear. Okay, so this one is a bit of a strange one, but after a bit of laboring over whether or not I should even record this one, I decided, you know what? I'm sure I've got a lot of men in the chat here. I'm sure people have this paranoia too. So, from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade, I went to a private school here. So, I always had a uniform, but specifically in elementary and middle school. The summer uniforms for school, they had the option to wear shorts and everything. Short sleeve shirts and short sleeve shorts and all that stuff. Oh boy, should I really, should I really even say this? You know how we all have that paranoia, or all the men have that paranoia of presenting something in class where they have a boner. Well, I took that one step forward here. Whenever I wear shorts, I have a habit, even like to this day, I have a habit of, sitting cross-legged, even if I don't need to. I just like, it feels comfortable to cross my legs. And when I was wearing shorts, I had a paranoia that my baguette would stick out of my pant leg while crossing my legs, and I was afraid that someone would see that.
You're fucking gay!
Yeah, it sounds incredibly absurd, but this is one of those paranoias where it actually happened once. It happened once. Thankfully, nobody saw it, just me. Yeah, that was a, telltale sign that I probably should have gotten larger underwear that covered more area and bigger shorts. Oh boy. Okay, the next one isn't gonna be as weird as the other ones, but it's still certainly an uncomfortable paranoia. So, I'm pretty bad at bowling, but it's not just because I can't aim. I mean, that does play a factor in it, but, so I have a very weird paranoia that when I'm playing bowling and I go to swing the ball, I'm gonna miss throwing it, and I end up smacking the back of my leg with the bowling ball, and my leg snaps in half. And it's easy to say, just aim better, but like, what if I'm going so hard and I'm just like, I'm so deep into it that I don't even notice, oh, I need to move my ball to a bit to the right here, and I end up conking my leg, it's over. And that paranoia always sits in the back of my mind every time I play bowling, to the point where it actually hurts me in terms of, like, score-wise. Like, I get significantly less power in my throws because I'm like, oh no, Qball, what if you hit your leg? What if you snap your leg in half? You don't want that happening. No. Well, that's some of the many paranoias that I have, but, I'm sure I have a lot more if I thought about them. Yeah, I think I need some help. Some professional help. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's something different. It's not exactly a Twitch highlight, but I'm a toast of innovation here. I can make some changes whenever I want to. It's my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Yes. Stay tuned for the next video. Read the Toasted Odyssey Consumerian Anthology. Yeah. And have a good morning, night, day, whatever. Yeah.